Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaelyn, your empathic mirror to your own soul, your brother in arms in the war for peace and love. And this is your weekly energetic reading for the week of April 30th in 2018. If you would like more specific guidance, there's all types. We have Instagram for daily card pulls. That's also shared on Facebook. We have personal readings starting with single card pulls at $11.11. Personal readings, twin flame readings, packages for those readings. What else we got? We got Reiki healing. If you want to schedule that with me, all of the information for those will be down below. And of course, if you would like to do energy exchange donations or support me monthly on Patreon, that information will be down below as well. There are some bitchin' rewards for those who contribute monthly, so take a look if that tickles your fancy. This week, I am using the Gaia Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. It was the first deck that came to mind, and it just feels spiritually toned this coming week. Let's see what kind of stuff we got going on here. I'm going to put those back. They don't feel very magnetic. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Okay, so let's do what we've been doing. Oh, and this ain't nothing. I think it makes me look badass. But all right, let's put you down so you can see the spread. Okay, let's get some more light here. Push those back a bit. Ugh. Okay. Having a bit of a rough start today, in case you can't tell. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what's going on, Spirit, for the week of April 30th for the global collective, and especially to those who are watching. Time and space are non-linear, so whenever you are joining us, I do suspect that there will be a message for you. I'm opening my heart to yours, and it would help if you did the same. Just put our energies in. I'm doing the regular spread this time around. I'm not doing a star spread. Oh my goodness, did this not come up? This came up, okay, this came up for the lovers reading. I think it was a twin flame reading. But this is what the twin flame community has been really feeling, at least the chasers. And wow, there's this beautiful, oh my goodness, evolution going on is what I just heard in my left ear. Thinking of you, harmony, enchanted forest, but the energy of these cards really comes down to, and this is the number 8, this is the number of infinity, completion, beginning in new cycles, letting go restriction, fear. I'm really feeling us coming out of our shell, you guys. Y'all, sorry, soft language is important. Many of you are not guys. But, yeah, really feeling ready to release things that we've been working on releasing, I think. Things that we've been taking the power of our mind over and being like, I am letting this go. I am letting this go. I am letting this go. And due diligence has its rewards, because energetically speaking, I think that things are kind of shifting and calibrating to you not giving a shit. Like, it's a beautiful feeling. Whatever we are experiencing on our individual worlds, there is this release of pressure, of needing to be accepted, of putting on this front for people. Nobody for any reason. All right, we are really stepping into our own power. We are really letting go of that which we had been attached to for so very long. It's a really good thing. It's a great thing. Thinking of you, a loving thought, serendipity. In the beginning of the week, we are going to see that Spirit cares for us. All right, that's the perfect way to phrase it. We are going to see that Spirit cares for us. That's going to be so individually based. It could come in the form of physical blessing, but really it's more about us and our conscious evolution, our global conscious evolution, to be more open to the original source of Spirit in the first place. And so this thinking of you is feeling the thoughts of Spirit, not necessarily Spirit talking to us individually, but us hearing Spirit effectively, feeling that. All right, so that's beautiful. The serendipity, though, that's a beautiful word to encapsulate all different kinds of blessings and synchronicities. Serendipity, delightful happenstances. But again, they really don't want me to use adjectives. Like, delightful, sure, that can be applied, but is it going to be delightful for everybody? No, it could be awe-inspiring. It could be literally anything. But we are feeling closer to spirit this week. And we need it. It's kind of like a vacation for our soul. We've been doing so much work. All right. And we're going to see life really click in for us because we've been here doing the work. All right. And we're going to feel supported. We're going to feel individually supported by spirit and synchronicity in that serendipity. Harmony. All right. Power, self-confidence, and productivity. Getting to work, feeling your true self by letting go of giving a shit about what other people think. That's part of that personal power as well. And also letting go of the mask or the costume or the uniform that you feel you've had to put on for so long. No longer the case. Really breaking out of our shell, as I said earlier. Breaking out of our shell, getting into that power, not being afraid to do so. Literally, the vision I'm getting is someone getting bare, completely naked, and just being so proud and basking and being like, here I am. I don't care what you think of my body. This is what it is, and this is what God gave me, and this is how I'm perfectly set up. And of course, it doesn't have to be literally speaking, but I'm feeling intimacy as well. Those of you who might have been struggling to expose your true self in an intimate relationship, and that intimacy can be any sort of intimacy. It could be your mother, but I'm definitely feeling more of a lover aspect. Bubble of truth. But someone needed to hear that exposing to the mother figure as well. Releasing the need for their approval and their love. It's a really tough lesson, but it is absolutely essential to click into the all-mother who provides. All right. So, but again, with that intimacy, that exposure of the self, and honestly, the sexiest thing people can do, and not even just for intimate partners, but for life itself, for everyone that you come into contact with. It is so sexy. It is so magnetic when you are so sure of yourself and your heart is open and exposed and impervious. Not impervious, but that's kind of what it's feeling with this spirit, this connection with spirit. It's like, you cannot harm me. You know, it's how Jesus survived all that bullshit in the end. He's just like so right there with spirit. You know what I mean? And I only use that prophet as an example because that's the one I'm familiar enough with in my background. You know, there are tons of prophets. I know Muhammad in, is it the Quran, who stood up and was just, he was killed for standing up for a crowd of people, and he stood for love and unity and peace and all that. And whenever you're feeling that sort of bravery, you're channeled into spirit. You know what is right. And what comes to mind is that singular person standing up to a tank and like getting in the way, and it's like, no, you're not going to get, no. You know, me be damned. I'm so connected to the global consciousness. I'm so connected to spirit, and I'm going to do the work of spirit. And that's kind of what this thinking of you card is also representational about, or representational for, is that knowing your purpose at this point in time. Oh, sorry. If you hear a buzzing, my phone is on vibrate and off somewhere, and I can check it in a minute because we're almost done. So that harmony, self-confidence, and productivity, the ball is really going to get rolling, and the gears are really starting to be greased at this point in time. So in the middle of the week, you may feel some momentum. All right. And that's really, really lovely. And you want to do this. This is something that you want to do. This is something that is part of your divine life purpose. It's a step along the way to your divine life purpose if it's not that settled route. But what does that mean? That means it's part of your divine life purpose anyway, because it's going to get you to where you need to go. All right. And at the end of the week, we have Enchanted Forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. Y'all, this is the start of a new beginning, okay? Letting go, completing cycles, that number 8 with the infinity, keeping going, experiencing a whole new chapter, experiencing like really in your heart, in your energy, in your aura, in your soul, truly flushing everything out. Flushing everything out so that when we take these next steps into the world as our authentic self, with the power of spirit behind us, whole new world, whole new beginning. And we are excited to do this. We are definitely fueled, we're amped, we're ready to go. And the mystery being, okay, I just heard being a part of the puzzle. So clicking into place with your outer edges, with some parts, if not all parts, you're connecting to a piece of the puzzle this week. Oh, this is such good news. This is so exciting. I am so excited for us. All right, that's it. What a great, great, great reading. Oh my goodness. I really do look forward to this week. I know what's happening for me this week. I got my permit. So I'm going to be doing, I have a permit to sit outside in this Pearl Street kind of like strip mall where people walk outside and it's just this huge line of shops and whatnot. So I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do card readings and Reiki for people and like I'll be a street performer essentially, you know, providing the service. I thought to get that ball rolling. All right, cool. I love you. If you need future guidance, more specific to you, or I'll be doing more spreads more often. In fact, I have one in mind coming up, possibly today, probably today. And it's pick your card spread, but it's not love or romance. It's just for more specific guidance. Alrighty, so those are great things for energy exchanges. I'm just saying. Help a brother feed himself. All right, there it is. Thank you so much. I love you for loving yourself. Thank you for having me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.